Wel- Welcome to Create Momentum for Positive Mindset. Today, my guest is Mariam Faizi. She's an influencer and like to motivate others. And she is keen into dancing to make her career, and dancing is her passion. I appreciate that, and I'm really grateful that you are giving me your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
So, Mariam, please tell me about yourself.
Okay, I am Afghan Canadian. I love one of my passions are dance. I've always loved dancing since I was a child, and I just like to dance, work out, and just live life to the fullest.
Yeah, that's a great thing to know. So, how did you always wanted to because the Instagram is released like in 2014, then TikTok came in 2017. So basically, how did you wanted to get into social media? Is it something which you like, or it's just happened?
Um, I wouldn't say it's something I liked, because I kind of do like to keep like my personal life and stuff private, but it just happened. Like I wasn't planning to be on TikTok or Instagram. Um, yeah, it just happened through like COVID time.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people went to social media or become entrepreneur in COVID time because it is the time and opportunity. Because whenever the COVID comes or any other pandemic or recession come, some people take advantage out of it. Yeah, you can make anything out of it. So, while you are in a TikTok, so I met you there and I like your content. Sometime I listen people having a live conversation on TikTok. There's a lot of hate there, and there is a lot of good. Like there is 80 and 20% rule. 80% could be negative and 20% could be very positive, and they leave a very positive comment on your content. It doesn't matter whatever you do, whatever you feel happy, so you should do that 100%. Whatever your passion is, you should pursue it. So
Thank
how
you.
do you deal with a difficult person or a negativity on social media?
Okay, this one. So I actually get a lot of negativity. I also get a lot of positivity. Like a lot of my fans, followers, they love me, and I really appreciate that. But I've noticed that, like when I first started out on TikTok, right? I was just making funny videos, funny skits. I really didn't know how to use it, right? And I wasn't receiving that much hate or negativity at that time because really wasn't like caring the way I was doing my makeup, my hair. I was just making videos for fun, right? Like for the fun of it. But now as I'm gaining a lot of followers and I'm making much more content, I notice that every single time, like if I do my hair, my makeup, or even if I'm just in gym clothes, like I might make a TikTok after the gym in gym clothes. I'm trying to motivate people like that I'm losing weight, that I'm taking care of myself, especially after having kids, right? Like we women, we lose ourselves. But then I get a lot of nasty comments, right? And it, I try to take it as like a positive way because what I'm trying to do is they will say something like you don't look good, you're too old, or you're too fat, or you're some like they will say something nasty, and I will try to take that and turn it around into something motivational for myself. Like, okay, all right, maybe this person says this about me. That's okay. I'm going to work on this part of my body. Like I try to just turn it around, you know? It is hard, but it's okay. It's totally fine. It's just hard.
Yeah, of course, negativity will be the first. There is, I mean, as I said to you, Stephen Covey written in his book, criticizing, there are always people will criticize whatever you do. So when I started a podcast, I made a podcast number, it's episode 7, because one of my, you can say a friend said to me, I would rather listen to Joe Rogan than you. I sat for a day and, written a script and put it there. I said, however, Joe Rogan started his career, it took him 30 years to become a good podcaster. It didn't, see, nothing happened in overnight. And what
No.
it is, it takes time. Now, with TikTok, so are you just going to be on a TikTok or different social media, or may make it as a part of your income? Like, it's like a kind of a passive income you can make on these platforms. Is that what you're trying
Well,
to do?
yes, that's what I'm trying to do. So, in the beginning, I was kind of scared, like starting off, like because my passion is dance. I do all types of videos, makeup, funny, comedy, like different skits and stuff. But my passion is dance. And when I started, even in my videos in the past, I wasn't as confident as I am now and comfortable on the screen. And now, as I'm getting more followers, people are attracted on what they like, seeing my videos, my dances. They're asking me like, "Hey, could you come on YouTube?" Right? I do have a YouTube channel, but I've never really posted anything on that. So they're like, can you make vlogs, or can you do like a day in the life with you? Like, what do you do? It's like, because I only really do dance and stuff on TikTok, and I'm trying to pursue like to make it as a passive income. Yeah, to be on other platforms. I'm trying to get my name out there. Um, a lot of people are recognizing me everywhere I'm going now. I recently went to the concert on Saturday, an Afghan concert, and I was shocked on how many people came up to me and was like, "I love your content," and because that was like the first outing after COVID, like a nice concert, especially my own community. And I was shocked with the outcome of people coming up to me and asking to take pictures with me and giving me a lot of positive feedback, saying, like, we love your videos, I love your dancing. A lot of other creators and influencers have also asked to like collab with me. So now I am trying to pursue it as a passive income. Yes.
That's good to hear that. You're living in Canada. I've been in Canada for a few times. I like Canada, but I've made a plan to come in November. But let's see how it goes. So I
Okay.
would love to. I would love to meet you in a person. So and get your autograph and a photo. So that's what I want to do,
Thank- Of course.
of course. And one more thing: what motivates you every day? If let's say you are down to the today or any other day, and what motivates you every day?
What motivates me every day? Dance. So I could feel a little sad. A couple of days ago, I wasn't feeling so happy. And it's just music. When I hear the rhythm, when I hear the beat on any certain song, I start like, I started kind of like, how do you say it? I just feel the rhythm of the beat and I start dancing. It distracts me from, if I'm sad or if anything is going on. And that's actually the motivation I get, like dance. It makes me happy. It takes me like in a happy place.
All right, no problem. It's absolutely fine. It's your passion. So whenever you are passionate about something, I just post a video, as you said, Tony Robbins with is just did it do it. He said if you are passionate about, focus about something, give your next 6 months so you become like you want to be brilliant. It's like see good, average, and outstanding. When you're outstanding, you're literally standing high above the rest of the world. If you want to become outstanding
Yeah.
in the profession, the career you choose, you have to put your head down and like a horse and be like in a one lane and don't see left, right, and center until you make it. As I always say, I mean, the quote I've listened for somewhere that until the stranger celebrates on you, that's gonna always gonna make a huge difference to your family, your closest friends. Then they're gonna recognize your ability, your capacity. So, just one more question: what is the definition of happiness in your dictionary, or you can define it in your way?
For me, happiness is number one, being healthy. like being, I have a lot of people in my family that have cancer, like my brothers, my father. One of my brothers was recently diagnosed. So for me, being like a healthy human being, waking up every day, being able to breathe is happiness for me more than money, fame, any of that stuff. That's one thing. And just having my family with me, because especially like my husband and my kids, because they are actually my number one supporters and the only supporters actually that have been by my side since day one. Everyone doubted me. Even my own family members would mock me, laugh at me. Cousins, family members would be like, oh, she's so, her and her TikTok, like they would do stuff like that. And sometimes I would want to give up. Or even I've had people take my videos and make fun of me. It happens on social media, unfortunately. But I've, my husband just kept encouraging me and saying, listen, the more hate you're gonna get, right? The more hate you're gonna get, that means people are hitting on you because they can't be you. They want to, they can't do what you're doing. So they're gonna judge you and say mean things to stop you and unmotivate you. But believe me, you got talents and you're good, and you gotta just keep doing it. And trust me, it's gonna pay off one day.
Yeah,
So yeah, my family.
you're absolutely right that what you're saying. What it is, Gary, we said if someone gives you a negative comment, they're still taking a time out to make that negative comment. But everybody thinks in a different manner, different angle. We are all human beings. We think in a different way. We function in a different way. That's the reason. If you should never give up. Sometime not every day is gonna be smooth. Life is like a roller coaster. One day is up, another is down. It could become anything happen. So, sometime negativity can bring to you positivity, and you can change from negative life to completely positive. And another thing is that if you are the number one positive person and you have a mentor like Tony Robbins, David Melza, Gary Vee, but you're living with the people who have a negative impact on you, you could not be positive. It is very hard. Easier to be said and then to be done. So that's what it is. You have to keep yourself motivated every day. It could be,
Well, especially in my, like in my, not just my immediate family, like my family members, a lot of my own people, instead of being very supportive, not all of them, but everywhere you have some, but a lot of my own people they say very vulgar things, and they are so negative that if I'm human, sometimes it might bother me a little, but then I remind myself, like, no, why am I worried about what this person thinks if I know I'm not doing anything wrong? I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm doing what I'm passionate about. And also, I'm very motivational. I help a lot of people out. People come to me for questions about certain things that I've maybe gone through in my past. And a lot of people who love me, they take that and they appreciate it, right? But around me, i've I was surrounded with a lot of negativity, and I totally removed myself from that situation. So anyone who, even in my family, if they want to say anything negative to me, just like my husband will tell me, he'll be like, take that and turn it around. Don't take it and hurt yourself and get all upset and emotional or cry about it. Take it and flip it. So if you're getting, like, I constantly get fat shamed on social media, right? And it just shows me, for especially a woman, and then a woman who's had kids, it shows me how the media, like, like all these celebrities and stuff, how like Kylie Jenner, she had a baby, 2 months later, she looks fabulous. She has the money, she can do the surgery. But me personally, I don't want to do surgery. I don't want to harm my body like that. I want to actually put in the effort go to the gym, work out, because that way I feel like I've actually accomplished, like I'm not cheating, like I've accomplished something, and I feel so much better about myself. So, like my husband always says, just turn it around into something, even if they say something negative, let them. You flip it, you prove them wrong. You show them, show yourself, prove it to yourself. Don't really do it for anyone else, but you flip it and you show them, like they could fat shame you all you want, but you know that every day you're losing weight, or every, like in 6 months time, like you said, I'm gonna look phenomenal, and they're like, what else are they gonna have to say? So, and he tells me, he's like, look, celebrities, everyone hates on people that they can't beat. They want to be them, but they hate on them for no reason because they're miserable. So just leave it. And it is hard being on social media and having to deal with that sometimes. But yeah, I just try to turn it into something positive at the end.
Of course, whatever you said, absolutely 100%. But again, I would like to say to you something. When I mean, Allah has given you a respect, so nobody can. The world can say anything. They can't. They can't. Whatever they say to you, they are saying it just because it is inside them and they want to take it out, whatsoever. It's like very easy to say somebody, like, let's say podcasting. I'm doing podcasting, time connection, and I make effort. I go to edit and I put it in all the social media. Before I used to do like podcast after podcast, podcast after podcast, like 7 8 podcasts. It's not an easy job. People turn around to say
No.
to me, you are I mean, your podcast is not good. Maybe you ask questioning not in a right way. It's up to them, whatever they say. I still make content, even though 10 people watch me on YouTube. That's absolutely fine for me. 10 people is 20 eyeball is still watching me. I'm everywhere, and I'm thankful to God that I got an opportunity to connect with people, to make a difference. Maybe one line or one word could change somebody's life. I said it's worth it. So I'm doing it. I like talking to people.
Yeah.
That's why I like to connect with people. I like to network with people with different walks of life. So that's what I do. So again, I come to you. Whatever the people say, you listen it from one ear to send it to another ear. But again, human emotions is not easy to control. It's a very
No.
hardest thing. It's a very hardest thing. So I mean, a lot of people said to me, as I said to you, a lot of people said to me past where I used to work in a wine shop, easy, so you will not get it. I mean, all negative negative comments I used to listen. But if I believed what the other person said, I would not achieved what I have. So
Yeah.
this is in the same way. People can laugh and scoff, and it's not from now happening. It is happening since Stone Age. People, laugh. Oh, look at him. What they are now. Let's say for tomorrow, just example. I mean, you should get more
Yeah.
successful on TikTok. If you're
Thank
making
you.
if you make a quarter of a million, let's say you make a 50,000 every month, just for example. So your
Yeah.
life will be completely different. You live in a different way. Everybody wants to be in their shoes. See, it's the very easiest thing. Everybody wants success, or everybody wants a big car, but they don't love the process. You have to love the process and the journey, then you will get somewhere else.
Yeah.
So
That's so true.
before we go, do you have any message for your followers, for your family, or for your colleagues, for your friends? You can give it. Give them a message.
My message would be to anybody watching this right now, always believe in yourself, because no one else is going to give you that positivity. No one else will believe in you. And it's up to you to make a difference. Whatever you want to do in your life, you have to be the person to believe in yourself to make that dream come true. Like, for example, since I was a child, I loved dancing. And my mother used to record me all the time, all the time. And I have, all these dances that I've done, I have it in baby videos, like all these old Hindi songs and stuff. I was a little kid and I would pretend I'm the Bollywood actress and stuff, you know? But my father, even though I understand as a father where he was coming from, like I know he didn't mean it in a bad way, but my father was very protective and he was like, no, you know, dancing is very bad, especially for women. And what are people going to think? And you have to get an education, not dance. What is dance? Especially in the brown community, it is, what is dance, right? But they don't understand that dance is the art, dance is everywhere. You know, Bollywood is a huge industry and half of their movies, all their movies actually have like 5 songs where they're all dancing. It's a big thing, right? And so I've always, like, number one thing, I've always wanted to, you know, it might sound a little corny, but when I was a kid, I'd be like, I want to be like the next Aishwarya Rai. I swear, I was so obsessed with her. And I still am. And I memorized every single dance move from Kathak to, even though I've never done dance lessons, I watch it and I memorize it. Like I can do it right away. Exact same face gesture, hand gesture, movement. And like my parents didn't believe in me and they didn't allow me to pursue that dream until now I'm married and my husband believes in me. And it took me years, like I'm 34 years old now, so it took me years. And I was just like, you know what? Age is just a number. I know I'm not that old, but if I could still make it, I believe in myself and I'm passionate about it and I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to let anyone's negativity stop me from doing what I love to do the most. So if you want to reach your goals, whatever it may be, do not listen to anyone's negativity and believe in yourself. And believe me, it does take time, but great things will happen for you. That's what I would say.
Of course, everything
Yeah.
takes time, but again, nowadays we want success overnight. We put a one video on
No, that
Instagram or
won't
YouTube,
happen.
and that's what I want. Again, Mariam, thank you very much for your time, and it's been a
Thank you,
pleasure to
sir.
talking with you. And hopefully, we'll connect in Canada if I'm there.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.